Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. And there goes my dog, like lightning. Road. Anyway, I already posted a video this morning, but I have to tell you, when I say I am blessed, when I say I don't even know what I get to do in this lifetime means more to me than any amount of money, any amount of anything. Because when I have, and I've had this a few times, when I have a friend call me and tell me that they're having a bad day, or they don't know how they're going to make it another minute, they don't know why life is falling apart around them, I get to drop everything and go help that person. Whether I physically leave my house or I can just stay here and do it. Back not long after I left my job, one of my favorite supervisors called me one day, and she was having a bad day. And I could always depend on her, when I was her manager, I could always depend on her for whatever. She never called me to complain. She did the best she could. Anyway, she was the sweetest person. All that is really pointless. But what I'm telling you, and this is like my favorite place to be. One of them. Anyway, she called me one day. Well, no, she sent me a text, and she was having issues at work. She was having issues at home. She was having just issues. And she was like at her wit's end. She's like, Pam, I just don't even know how I'm going to keep going. My entire day altered at that point. I didn't have to, because I had already left my job. I was a manager for a security company. But I was still kept in contact with this one manager. Anyway, I left my job. I got in my car and I drove an hour to see her. I didn't say, I just told her, I said, I'm on my way. And I got there and talked to her, found out what was going on, all this kind of stuff. And it was the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced, because she got to see, just by me being there and talking to her, it calmed her down. It put her in a better place. I could see, and not with my eyes, not with my physical eyes, with my existence, I could see Gabriel standing behind her, because Gabriel is love, Archangel Gabriel. He was surrounding her with so much love and so much beauty. And she realized that she was, I don't want to say torturing herself, but pretty much she was torturing herself because she felt guilty. She felt like, oh God, bless me. She felt like she was letting God down. I swear with everything in me, hold that thought. When she realized that she wasn't letting God down and she could breathe and she could just be, it was like the world lifted off of her shoulders. I can't tell you. I've been there, yes, where I feel like I'm letting God down. God's judging me. More people, most of the people I help that are in bad situations where they feel like they can't make it another day, they're going to commit suicide, they feel like they're letting God down, or they think God is judging them or punishing them. And this is where with everything in my being, and this is not, you're just going to have to brace yourself for a second, because with everything in my being, I want to snap the heads off of the fuckers that put that shit in the Bible, that put that shit in your head, that made you believe that God was judging you, that God was punishing you. The demon slayer that I am, they are demons. Because look at the hell, look at the living hell they have put people through by you thinking that God is punishing you or God is judging you. No. I'm not going to blow sunshine up your skirt. That's not me. That's not me. You know that. If you followed me for any time, hey baby doll, you know that's not me. You came here to learn something. You going through your awakening, your body is adjusting. You know, I've had people think that they're going crazy. Shit, I thought I was going crazy. You're not going crazy. You're adjusting. You know, and the wind's blowing. You're adjusting to this. But God's not punishing you. God is not a God, the wrath of God. No, you know what that is? It is the God part of you, the limiting beliefs, the programming, your ego that has been fed by the programming, telling you that God is judging you and making you feel horrible because of a decision you made, a path you're on, whatever you're going through. God is nothing but love. Nothing. God, you know what? You had a conversation before you came into this existence. You had basically a powwow with all of divine and said, this is what I want to experience. And God loves you enough to say, okay, Go have your experience. You know, it's like, as a parent, you raise your child the best you can. You might see that train wreck coming. I've been there. You can't stop it. Your child has to learn their own lessons. Mine did. She's still learning. I'm still learning. You're still learning. You do that from a place. I don't care as a parent what you do. Some things you can't stop. You're not meant, because if you coddle your child, oh my God, some of the biggest hellions are adults that their parents coddled. And that's what's wrong with the society now. And I'm not even going to get into this nonsense right now. But what I'm telling you, it is one of the biggest lies. Oh, wieners. Somebody's coming down the road. It is one of the biggest lies that we've been told, that God is judging you. And that you have to do something else. No, where'd that come from? It came from me being distracted. God is punishing you and judging you. No, he's not. And there's my horse. She's my sweetheart. Anyway, how I got on this topic, I don't know. But I am blessed to be able to help people when they need it. When they call me and say, Pam, I can't make it another moment. Pam, just to be able to be there to talk them through it, to be able to hug them if they need a hug. That brings me more joy. And then, you know, to have them tell me they feel so much better, whether it's that day, the next week. I'm not, again, it's not about money. You know, I could sell 50 million books. I could be speaking on a stage somewhere. I could be queen of the world. And hopefully the wind is not crazy on the phone. It would not mean as much to me as being able to help somebody. My video yesterday was talking about circling back to be there for somebody. I've always been one of those people that is there for somebody. But this comes from such a bigger place. To be able to help, because this spiritual journey, it can be rough. It can be ugly. And this is not to deter you, Because again, everybody deals with this in a different way. We all experience whatever it is we're meant to experience. Some of it can be life-threatening because your body goes into what the fuck? And you have no idea what you're dealing with because you have nothing to compare it to. So doctors aren't going to help you. They're going to tell you you're crazy. Most of the people that get to that point, they would put you in a hospital. They would pump you full of all kinds of drugs. You're not crazy. You're evolving. It's ascension symptoms. But anyway, like I said, when I say I'm blessed, that's why. I mean, not to mention my home, my husband, my animals, my life. So when I have a bad day, yes, I still have bad days. I go outside. I hang out. I get on my motorcycle and ride. Because I just got back from a ride, you know? I thought about it today. It was like, yeah. I just turned 60. Pretty much for my 60th birthday, I decided, you know what, and not for my birthday, I just decided, you know what, my back's giving me problems. I'm tired of my back giving me problems. I'm going to go to the chiropractor. I've been to chiropractors before. I've been to, you know, nobody in my life told me I had sclerosis? Scoliosis? Scoliosis. Yeah, your spine is curved. And I questioned because he wanted to do an x-ray. I'm like, nobody's ever done a damn x-ray on me before they worked on me. I'm glad he did because it showed my spine that was curved. I was like, well, no wonder I have back problems. No wonder my back hurts. So we're working on it. You know, I could have let that because I don't have health insurance. So it's all out of pocket. But I'm blessed in the fact that the money for it showed up. However it showed up, it showed up. I did not go rob a bank. And I'm going to sit on my bike because I can. And prop my phone right here. Yay! This works. Damn, I'm good. But I could have let that get me down. Because it's appointments I get to go to. You know, I could have looked at it as, oh my God, I'm supposed to be spiritually evolved. I'm supposed to be a healer. I'm supposed to be this. I'm supposed to be that. Why did God mess up my back? You know what? I get to go ride my motorcycle to the appointment. I get to the office. The people are amazing. They're so positive. They're so happy. I get my back cracked. I get my neck cracked. It's all good. I feel better. I look at the positives instead of the negatives. Oh, wieners. Hold on. Sorry. I had to pause you a moment so the person could go back by. So when I tell you I'm blessed, and people don't understand that. People don't understand what it means. And if you, because my video this morning, I'm going to get back on my bike. Talked about just be. Yes, if you, I don't want to say if you have to work. Do what you enjoy doing. Get yourself out of a position where you have to go to work every day to a job that you hate. If you feel called to do something else, figure out. No, don't figure out. There's nothing to figure out. Be open, and the universe will lead you in a direction to do that. Again, I get to do this, whatever I want to do every day. And when somebody says, Pam, I need you, it is the biggest gift to be able to help those people. And not have to say, well, I got to go to work, sucks to be you today. Or I've got to go do something else. I have obligations. I mean, not that I don't have obligations, but it is a blessing that the universe lines that up. And I will have a free afternoon or a free morning or a free, whatever I need. So I hope you have an amazing day. We should all be this blessed. My husband right now is out doing what he enjoys doing. It's physical work, but it's construction stuff. He's helping people. He's doing what he's good at. And I will tell you, usually blessing souls in the process. Anyway, I love you. This is not a video to rub this in your face. This is not a video it's to tell you that heaven on earth exists. I'm living it. I'm in it. It was a lie and a brainwashing from some sorry SOB, a bunch of sorry SOBs that put together the Bible to make you think that God is judging you. It was all to keep you in fear and externalize your power. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to help erase that nonsense. And that's why all these people are getting so bent. Anyway. And I'm here to let you know. I don't try to make this happen. I didn't try to make my life get to this point. I just knew what I wanted. I put it out there. And I got out of the way. I stopped trying. Anytime I try, I get frustrated. So have an amazing day. I send you so much love. So many blessings, because you deserve them as much as I do. You are just as worthy just as a beneficiary of all the blessings you could possibly want, and so much more. So anyway, I hope this makes sense. I hope this helps somebody today. Whenever you hear this, I hope it helps you. Because yes, we are done. We are done struggling. We are done. You're still going to have days. You're still going to have life happen. Just I'm here to help you through it. So, much love, and we will talk soon.